Welcome back to the Super Not Funny Show reviews. And today, Lottie and I are going to be reviewing Harley Quinn Season 4, Episode 4. It's entitled The First Person to Come Back from a Business Conference Without Chlamydia. It's coming to you from Max. So, what did we think about it? And should you be watching? And before we get into this video, get down there, hit like. Well, Lottie, we watched the first 3 episodes. We were all right on them, right? Season 4 started out all right. So 4th episode is drops, and you know what? I feel so strongly about this episode that I'm just gonna say they're back in the game, baby, back in the game, because this episode is vastly superior to the first 3, in my opinion. And I'll get into why I think that as we go along. But in this episode, we have the Bat family having to figure out how to deal with no money. Like Talia al Ghul, she does not play. She's running Wayne Enterprises, and the first thing she do is cut off the damn Bat family. And it seems like without their gadgets and stuff, they having problems. But you know, maybe Airbnb will fix everything for their money problems. At the same time, Ivy is off to the moon for a big old villain conference. It's sponsored or run by Lex Luthor. And it looks like she's being sidelined a little bit, but maybe she's going to grab the bull by the horns, or the Steppenwolf by the horns, maybe, and kind of get her star rising amongst the villain community. All lots of real fun stuff. And I already kind of spoiled it and said that I really liked it. In fact, I love this episode. It was very funny, and for many reasons. But Lottie, what did you think about it?
Listen, man, this episode, it felt like, you know what it felt like? It felt like the creators of the show did a dev patch. You know what I mean? It's like it was like a patch. It wasn't like it's like the episode was completely different. They're like, nope, we heard the supercast patch. It's like they're literally going like, oh, you were talking about you want the Joker. Oh, there's a possibility that well, let me not talk about spoilers, but let me just give you I like this episode. It felt like Harley Quinn again. Like I was like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for. The name itself, I didn't even know that was the name. What the fuck?
They make such epic. They like the titles are. If you haven't watched the episode yet, and you just read that, you're just like, what the hell is this show about? And that's exactly what it should be doing. To me, that's the sort of thing that Harley Quinn is all about. It's just like screwing with your expectations. So, but they're on the moon, man. Like it's there's so many places in here that are just like iconic, Harley Quinn stuff. But they rode the dick rocket to to the moon.
And Dick Rock.
Yeah, even she's like, oh yeah, your dick right with the pubes, and I was like, God, we're at the start of the episode. If this is where we're starting at, then episode's about to be on point, like all the way around, and it definitely was. Lex Luthor. By the way, I want to point out that that's Giancarlo Esposito playing Lex Luthor. Just like I understand people like, I don't remember the name of the guy who played the one on the animated show from back in the day, but come on, Giancarlo Esposito, he's making a whole career out of just being these despicable people, and I fucking love it. He's so good as Lex in here. Lex is the best worst person on this particular episode. Just like he picked Ivy, and she's clearly just supposed to be a figurehead or whatever, and she's just like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And Talia al Ghul is just like co-signing her, undermining him, and he, to the point of, he's just like, she's just basically they're supposed to be eye candy, and then when she, he says ruins her voice, and like those 2 guys with him. Like between all of that, he's the best worst person on the episode, and just seeing him be like, fine, I'll do your job for you, and he does Ivy's speech that's clearly for a woman to do. I'm like, this can this get better? And I mean, God, that I could go on. It's just good.
Yeah. Freaking listen. Then of course, you know, the whole thing with they're what's it called? They need to make money. They're about to they were like, hey, Dick, we're gonna put you basically you're gonna put them on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And he was like, but then I was like, are they about to make a feet joke? And they're like, oh no, she just rents out her feet for rich women that's busted their shoe. I was like, they almost made a feet joke. They almost made that. I was like, don't tell me Harley's feet are on feet finders or something like that.
I would say, watch out. Quentin Tarantino's probably looking it up, so just chill. Yeah, that bit with the Bat family, they're like, where are my batarangs? Where are my and they're all useless without. I was like, come on, this is beautiful. I mean, I was wondering like, how is Harley gonna, thrive in this family full of squares? Then you find out they're squares, but they're also fucking idiots, kind of too. Like, yeah, she's gonna thrive in that. Like, she's hanging out with these people who are fucking useless without their weapons. And then Talia's just like, whoop, take all that shit. It's pretty great. The fact that they were just like, okay, now we're going to Airbnb this stuff with these Swedish, guys. It's just kind of beautiful. It was all silly and fun. Especially down to them just beating the hell out of them. And, these drugged out Swedish, hippies. But I think,
man.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just saying, yeah, man. I really did enjoy this episode.
Yeah, I just think there was so much fun and inventive stuff, and just really seeing Ivy being like, it feels like there's so much feminism in this fucking episode that I think it's gonna go over the head of a lot of people who aren't up on it. But she's literally just like being handled by Lex and his handlers all day until Talia's like, man, fuck those guys, go do what you want, and she does what she wants and dazzles the whole fucking conference. And like, Lex is all riding Steppenwolf's dick and shit like that, and then so it's and I almost forgot the shit that sent me over this. You know what sent me in this episode is Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk in this bitch. And I was like, oh, I love you writers so much. Elon gets fucking beat to death, and Zuckerberg is sent into the depths of space. And I was like, oh, wish fulfillment, please be real. Like, I was like, you guys live in a horrible universe, except it also includes the fact that Elon and Zuck were at a villain conference and both died. Like, in a way, they're in the best universe too. It's come on. This is some like high level fucking writing. They are on their game in this episode.
And then the little part at the end shows that the Joker might be coming back.
Yeah. All because of that one guy and his stupid ass lawn mowing bullshit. I just love that he's just sitting up there. Oh yeah, I'm really paying attention to you. Let me look on, and he's mad that he didn't get invited to the conference too. Just, I mean, just joke after joke after joke. Man, even down to people getting swept into space because Lex like busts his calves and is like, "Fuck you guys," and just like he's just taking his toys and going home. Him and Ivy are about to go at it. Right, we know for sure, because Ivy she's kind of doing her thing. I love how she was just she's just like, oh yeah, Steppenwolf loves me. He's gonna back any of my ventures I want, and I'm just like, man, Lex, you were because again he was dick riding Steppenwolf. Now he mad, so this shit is going down. I can't say too much more about it. This episode's great, and man, more like this, less like the first three. So.
Listen, man. I'm so happy that Harley Quinn seems to be coming back. And there's that little part at the end that my brother said is part of Harley still wants to be a villain because she's sleepwalking.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I was wondering about that, but I think we're gonna see. We'll see next week. I'm not gonna even try to speculate, but yeah, let's. I think this is a good episode. This is a great episode, in fact. So,
Yes.
anyway, I think that's all of our thoughts on this episode. What did you guys think about it? What did you think about what we had to say? Get down to the comments section, leave your thoughts there, and of course, you can always hit us up, supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter. And while you're down there, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. All that good stuff helps to grow this channel, helps more people to see these videos. All right, thanks for joining us. Come back next week. We're going to be reviewing the next episode. And I'm even going to tell you what the next episode is called. It's ridiculous. It's called Getting Ice Dick, Don't Wait Up. So be back there, back here for that. Till then, I've been Mo, your commentator extraordinaire on all things pop culture, joined by the anime expert, video game designer, and lover of all things superhero, my good friend Lottie. And we'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace.
Peace.